What is up, my Squirrelites? It is I, your king, with it's update video time. So you've probably noticed. I mean, if you haven't, it's fine. I mean, it hasn't been too terrible, but over the last week and a half, there have been somewhat sporadic uploads. I've missed a couple days here and there, and it might happen a couple more times over the next coming weeks because there was a major incident involving losing a lot of video files, which really set me back. And the way it happened was so freaking stupid. My computer decided it wanted, and I'll just explain this. My computer decided it wanted to make a second video directory, which is weird because I keep my stuff actually in my video directory. And it created this second one. What I didn't know is that the computer had moved my main video directory, the one I actually use, into my pictures folder and then made this default one and then put that under my computer and made it default, meaning it needed administrator permission to be deleted. So that's something that sucks. But I was like, okay, I'll just go delete it. And I clicked to delete it. It didn't give me the prompt to delete. It didn't give me the prompt for administrator privileges. It didn't give me a prompt saying, "Are you sure you want to delete?" It didn't even give me that. It just and it didn't even delete the folder I clicked. It deleted my other videos folder with everything in it. And considering there were 600 gigabytes of files in that, you would have thought, okay, maybe my computer would at least have some common sense and say, "Are you sure you want to delete this?" It didn't even give me that prompt. Just gone. And I go to my recycle bin and nothing's left. Luckily, all of my finished videos had already been uploaded, so Naruto was 100% safe because that's completely uploaded and done. Paper Mario is safe because that's actually on an external hard drive, thank goodness. Um, Child of Light, not safe. Skyrim, not safe. Destiny, not safe. Child of Light, I had actually recorded ahead and hadn't gotten around to. I mean, I had gotten around to editing a few episodes, but I hadn't gotten around to rendering or uploading them. I had actually gotten ahead about 9 more videos and lost it all. And Child of Light does not have a save slot feature; it has an autosave feature. So I had to delete my file and go all the way back through to where I was at the end of episode 7 and then re-record it again. Upon that re-record, I ran into microphone issues which further complicated the problem and I've had to post-commentate. So Child of Light's been riddled with issues. Destiny's easy because even though there was a lot, I lost about 15 videos for Destiny. The way I've been able to recover is I basically just say, well, Dark Below, I did all the Dark Below stuff. So just everything, I just basically get my file, put it on, and say, hey, guess what? This is all the cool stuff I've gotten since we started. Here's all the stuff I forgot to show off for the Dark Below, etc., etc. Make basically one big 2-hour session, and it just explained everything. So Destiny's fine. Skyrim is the fatality. Again. And for good this time. Which sucks because I love Skyrim. I've always wanted to do a playthrough where I do everything in Skyrim, but I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. This is my third attempt to do a playthrough of this game, and I just run into one problem or another. And honestly, I mean, Skyrim could very easily be fixed. I could go back, but I had a major issue with my editing program where it was rendering out a bunch of just crap. And about the last 12 or so episodes of Skyrim are unwatchable. And I never even noticed this because the actual recording was fine. It was just my program that wasn't fine. And I never noticed this because I don't actually check my finished products ever. That's kind of a bad habit, but it's mostly because for the sake of time. Instead, I watch frame by frame in editing, because and then after I'm done editing, I watch it through in the editor again to kind of see how it is and then render it because usually the render is flawless. And unfortunately, I noticed that Vegas wasn't doing this anymore. I was like, oh crap. Well, kind of screwed Skyrim in the end, and honestly, that playthrough is just done. Which is a shame. It's a shame, but oh well. I may someday, years from now, unless the next Elder Scrolls game is leagues better, go back to it and do another full playthrough and do it right this time. Kind of the way I was doing it at on my very first attempt. Um, And yeah, but that's okay because some good things have come out of this. One, I think the fact that Skyrim is now gone is going to allow me to start working on a new series that I'm going to be working on, or that I'm going to be starting to upload not until next year, but it's a massive series, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And on top of that, I've been able to start recording my next Let's Play, which is actually going to start before any of these three finish. It's actually going to be starting in about a week, and that is, or actually at this point less than a week, probably about 4 or 5 days. That is Uncharted 3. I want to get this series out because towards the end of the year, probably around mid-autumn, um, Uncharted 4 is supposed to come out, and I want to cover that. I'm not gonna day one blind LP it, but I am going to very day one, two, or three do a second run, basically already knowing the game before running through it. No blind LP. I'm not gonna do it like that, but I do want to do a very early let's play of it. Um, and yeah, so that other project I was talking about, no, I won't get the game. Is something that is definitely a work in progress and is not. I'm not going to confirm it yet because it's going to take a lot of work to do. But I want to attempt and try to for 2016, even if it doesn't start on day one, although I would like to start it on January 1st, is 365 days of Animal Crossing. And I mean for the GameCube, I'm gonna do it again. I did a little bit of a GameCube playthrough early, and then I very like months and months apart sporadically uploaded it after about 20 videos. And instead, I'm like, screw it. You know what? I'm gonna do daily series. I think that would be fun. Um, and if that goes well, possibly in maybe another year or two later, we'll do the same thing for City Folk. Um, so this is something I want to do. And it's going to take a lot of work, but cutting Skyrim out should help because I don't think it's going to be any more difficult to record than Skyrim. Honestly, it's uh, the I mean, or to put together at least. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to like. I mean, I am going to record it on the days that it happens, but I don't think it's not going to be any more difficult because I'm probably just going to be recording uh, 10 to 15-minute videos for every single day and then uploading it on that day that it comes out. And I'm going to try to do it to where if I play it at a certain time, I actually upload it at the time that the video starts too, which I think would be a little bit of a fun idea. So almost as if you're watching along with me in real time, which I think would be a little bit. I think that'd be fun because I'm definitely gonna record at different intervals of the day, at all times. So I think that'll be fun. And then other than that, future projects they're steadily changing, progressing. A few games that I think I'm going to be putting a heavy emphasis on trying to get out to you guys in the next few months, mostly with the ending of Child of Light, Paper Mario, and Naruto. Or not Paper Mario. Paper Mario won't be ending anytime soon, but the other two are Eco. I really want to get Eco done, and Dust and Elysian Tale, which is this astounding, and not simply because of the game itself, but for everything surrounding it, is a game that I have just gotten so much respect for and so much love for over the past few months, and I really want to give that game the credit it deserves, or at least to the best of my ability. And then the last thing I want to talk about is DS games, DS Let's Plays more specifically. I have recently acquired a original DS and am currently working on getting that thing to capture gameplay footage. And hopefully this year we will see a DS Let's Play or two. Probably just one, but hopefully we can get one out. And this is actually the game I want to do. Which this, if you can't tell what it is, this is Pokemon Soul Silver. I've already done Leaf Green. Might as well move on to Generation 2. I like the remake more. So I think we'll do Soul Silver next, and I'm probably gonna put a twist on it. I think I'm definitely gonna put a twist on it actually. Um, and just we're just gonna have some fun with that. But I think I should be able to have that to you guys starting in the summer, and I think that would be fun. And I've always wanted to do DS Let's Plays. Um, and the reason I'm getting a DS capture card rather than a 3DS capture card is because I think I'm actually going to probably end up using it for Game Boy Advance games more than I would for 3D, more than I'd use 3DS games. Because honestly, I have in my massive collection, my massive library of video games, I have like 4 3DS games. And I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. And that's just me. That's my personal preference. But I'm not really a person who's hugely into the 3DS. But as for the Game Boy Advance, there are a lot of games I like for that system, and then the DS. So I think I'm gonna have. It's cheaper. It's $100 less for me than to get the 3DS capture card, and then I can also um, record from two systems I like more. So yeah, there's that. And last thing I want to talk about are top 10 videos. That was another thing that was a fatality with the whole deletion because before the deletion, I was actually about 85% done editing the next top 10. Unfortunately, all the video clips for that top 10 were in that video file. So that's gone, which sucks. I'm going to retry it though, but I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to try to change it up a little bit. Probably do something to this effect where you actually have FaceTime in the video, and I can do this, but then also show clips and stuff like that. And I I think that would be I think that would be better, more enjoyable, and also just easier on me because these are time consuming. I mean, because I really have to just sit down and dedicate myself to editing, and only editing with these things, and that can be difficult for me to do when there are so many more things for me to edit when I've got 3 daily projects going on, plus or well, 3 rotating daily projects going on, and then other projects as well, like Destiny and Skyrim, when I had all that going on. So top 10's hard for me to do at the same time. I mean, I know most channels that do them are only upload once a week and they don't upload anything else. So it's not easy. It's not easy juggling this. Not to mention, I have a job where I work 50, 60 hours a week on top of all that. So, and I also have to maintain the semblance of a social life. Yeah, right? Who cares? Social life. Pff. No, no, it's just it's so much work. I have to kind of reorganize and redecide how I want to do things. Um, but hopefully I should be able to get some more of those for you guys because some people seem to really, really like them, and I really liked making them. I really enjoy. I am a person who definitely enjoys expressing my opinions, but in a professional and valid manner, rather than just spewing this is the best end all be all blah 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 because reasons. No, I like to actually say I think this is the best, but here's why I think this is the best, and here's why I think it trumps out this and this and this and blah blah blah. I'm a person who enjoys talking about that kind of stuff. So I do enjoy making these top 10 videos and expressing my opinions, but not to a degree where people get all pissed off. You know? So that's all I wanted to talk about in this update was all that stuff. I actually need to do these more often just to kind of give you guys an idea of upcoming projects. Something I want to actually also do, and whenever I can get the chance to record this, although unfortunately the one camera I have, which is it's not near me, is my smartphone. And the problem with my smartphone is its microphone is so bad when recording with the camera that the audio sounds like I've ran it through noise removal like 50 times. So it's like my voice is there, but everything else is so it seriously sounds like I'm speaking out of like I'm speaking into a tin can. It's ugh, it's such bad audio, and I can't I can't really use that and like get away with it. So um, I'm not going to. Whenever I can get a camera, I want to do this. But something I want to do is showcase my collection. I might even use my webcam for it. Who knows? It has a long cord. I might be able to use it and just kind of talk about things. Because I have a pretty big video game collection. I am pretty proud of it. And I know people like to showcase their video game collections, and I'd like to talk about my collection because something I take personal pride in is the fact that I have a video game collection where I actually do enjoy every single one of these games, and I owned hundreds and hundreds of them. So I actually take personal pride in that. I mean, and if I don't enjoy the game, I have it because it's the worst of the worst of the worst, like Sonic 06 or Star Fox Adventures or something like that. Um, so I want to talk about that at some point too, and showcase that stuff and show some of my prides and joys, and also kind of give you guys an idea of what you could potentially see in the future as regarding these games because this is my arsenal. This is what I have access to. I mean, this is what you could be seeing on my channel. So it's like, you know, I think it'd be cool to show off. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hopefully my audio didn't desync because it tends to do that with this webcam. But thank you all so much, very much for watching. Thank you all for being patient. Thank you all for the growth. We're almost at 1,200 subscribers. This is getting crazy. Um, and I'm really enjoying. I mean, I still enjoy every single minute of this. I do. It's hard work, but I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I don't have any plans to ever stop, and I have so many games I want to let's play in the future. I mean, I'm just looking over to my left. I see probably 30 games that I want to let's play that I haven't yet, and that's like on one shelf. I mean, there's so much to do, and I want to do it all. I don't have any reason to stop. I'm not. This is a hobby. It's not. I'm not. This is not my livelihood. This is not my business. It's a hobby, but it's not something that if I don't do, I don't eat. I just do it because I have fun, and I want to see you guys have fun watching it and stuff like that. And I like seeing your reactions and all that stuff, and enjoying my stuff. So yeah, that's it for this update. Wow, I dragged that on about 4 minutes past when I was going to end it. But anyways, thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.